It's really different in some different aspects. Obviously, some of the workouts we do are similar when I was here, but just put my own little spice to it. You know, like you said, I kind of got away from here for a few years, and you know where I was at, really getting involved in my first coaching job, and then coming back here, it's been awesome to implement some of the stuff that I learned or what I wanted to maybe implement in practice, and then throw what we already started here. The culture's been set, and now I'm just adding it to it. Davenport is the first duel, like you said, and it was good to open up the season in the new conference at home with those guys. And again, you know, they're a little younger. They had a few open weights, so as expected, we knew that coming in. But our guys wrestled pretty well, I thought, from 25 on up. I know 25 didn't have a match, but 33, James was awesome getting him started. You know, it's the last match of the night. A lot of the guys haven't even seen what he's capable of, and neither have we. He's just kind of getting started, so it was good to see him out there. Tate looked great, you know, on up. You know, I can talk about these guys, every single one of them, but some good stats. You know, I think we only gave up like 1 or 2 takedowns the whole duel, which that's impressive. And guys are just getting after it, and that builds confidence into what we're going to be competing this weekend at the Midwest Classic. The wrestling world, D2 world, it's kind of like December Nationals. I think it's 53 teams this year, which is the biggest I think it's ever been, ever. And it just gets tougher and tougher every year. And it's pretty cool that it's only Division II teams. So we see a lot of the top teams in the whole country, not just in our conference, across the board. So 2-day tournament, so you know, you get through phase 1, you know, day 1 advance, you know, get to that day 2, you know, it's top 8 usually. With the bigger bracket this year, they might make it a little different, but typically that's how it is, and it's kind of simulating kind of like how nationals would be, where hey, you make day 2, you're an All-American, top 8. So it's really good simulation for this part of the year to just really see where our guys are at. You know, last year it was probably the first time a lot of them wrestled in it. Even some of these older 5th-year guys, 6th-year guys, they haven't been out there. So last year was kind of their first time wrestling at it. It's always interesting to see how they do at it. You know, maybe wrestle some competition that they haven't seen before, maybe a level that they're not used to. So it's always interesting to see how they do out there. You know, there's always some losses that, you know, that are head scratchers. There's always some wins that are like, whoa, that was really impressive. So it's a mixed bag of emotions, but it's a good tournament to get intake on how we do. Yeah, we come back after break. We hit up national duels, which is a premier event for us every year. You know, try to get top 8 in the country. That's always kind of the standard we want to set. You know, and then it's a quick turnaround. Always with that duel, no matter who we wrestle. And this year, you know, with the new conference, it's always new teams. So we're wrestling McKendree, you know, down in Illinois, and they're tough. We wrestle those guys quite a bit at national duels, and we'll see them at Midwest. But yeah, be ready for a war there, and excited to kind of hit the conference schedule then after break.